Hi there, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk you through exactly what you need to do now to get your WordPress blog set up. So you'll have your domain name in place, you'll have your hosting in place, everything's done from that point of view. So now we need to get you set up and get your blog live so you can get out there and start to create your brand. So you remember that I took you through cPanel and explained that we were going to use this little area down here called software and services. So all you need to do is click on this little smiley faced logo here, and that's going to do everything for you. Now this is one of the reasons that I like cPanel so much. It is so straightforward and easy to do. I'm sure that you'll love it too. So all we need to do now is click down here to say we want to set up a blog. So you've got some options there. I always choose WordPress. You know, it's absolutely free to use and it's always been great for me. So I would recommend that you do use WordPress. It's very, very straightforward. All you need to do is click here on New Installation and then go through and just complete the boxes here. Now, it's already got your domain and it's going to ask you which directory you would like to install this on. You just have to leave that box blank, and that's going to install this onto your root directory automatically, which is where you want it to be. So you don't have to do anything there. You can now set up your username and your password. So whatever you want it to be is fine. For the sake of simplicity, I always keep my WordPress blog set up as admin for my username. And then you just choose whichever password you would like to have. So for the sake of this, I'm just going to stick password in, but you would obviously choose whatever you wanted it to be. Your admin nickname is the name that's going to come up beside your blog. So whatever you post, you're going to have your admin nickname there. So you might want that to be your own name, or you might be happy to have that as admin. Whatever you want it to be, just type it straight into this box here. And then you can install your WordPress blog. Click on Finish Installation there. And that's it, okay? That's it, set up and done for you. So click on back to WordPress Overview. You can see that that's done. You've got a current installation here now. So all you need to do to get there is click on this little link here which says Visit Site. That will take you straight there. I'm not going to go that way because I want to show you how you would normally get into your WordPress blog. You don't have to come via your cPanel if you don't want to. So I'll shut this down for now and show you the other route in. All you need to do is type in the name of your domain. So mine is workwithlauraMilne.info, and then / WP for WordPress -admin. Okay, once you've done this, you can obviously bookmark that page so you can get back to it easily, but you'll remember this. You'll get very, very used to using it, so it should be quite straightforward for you. You're going to get a little WordPress login box like we have here, and the details that you just set up there are the exact details that you're going to enter here. So my username was admin, password goes in, and this is going to take you straight into your dashboard, which is your back office, if you like, for your WordPress blog. Now you'll be able to see that your WordPress blog is now there. It's ready for you. You can start to use that immediately. One thing to look out for, and this may or may not happen depending on when you set your blog up, but often you'll set your blog up and you can see here there is an update available. Do click where it says please update now before you do anything else to make sure that you're using the most up-to-date option. Now here we've got a couple of choices. We can either update automatically or download. You always want to update automatically. It's very straightforward. It takes seconds and then you're ready to go. So click on that and there we go. WordPress updated successfully. That was literally a few seconds and we're on our way. So go back to dashboard. And the first thing I'd like to show you is the fact that your WordPress blog is now out there. So if somebody types in your domain name, they're going to go to your blog. Now let's have a little look to see how it looks. All you need to do is click up here on your domain name and it's going to take you to your blog. So you can see, there we go. We've got workwithlauraMilne.info. We've got the generic WordPress blog. You're ready to go. If you were happy with that, you could literally start entering your posts and you're away. Now, you're not happy with that. I understand that. That's not how you want your web page to look. So we're going to go back and we're going to start to customize this for you to have it looking really professional, really interesting, and to really attract people to it. So all you need to do to get back to that dashboard and start on that process is click back on your back button here. Before we get started, I just want to guide you through a few settings that you need to have correct before we do anything else. So you can see down here on your left hand side, here are all of your options. And if you go down to settings, you've got a number of settings here. Now there's not a great deal that you have to do. In many of these pages you don't have to change anything, but I'll just very quickly walk you through it so you can see the bits that you'll have to make a change to. Here we've got our site title. So you remember when we went to see what our site looked like, my site title was my domain name. Now if you wanted that to be the case, then that would be fine. You could have it that way, but you probably don't. So as an example here, let's have a look at my blog. So my blog, you know, my domain name is lauramilne.com, but the actual title of my blog is The Simple Solution to Achieving MLM Success. So think about what you want your blog title to be, and you can enter it here, and now we'll get that set up for you. So if we skip back over to our dashboard, I'm going to put a site title in as How to Get Started Working with Laura Milne. Okay, you put whatever you want yours to be in there. Here it asks you for a tagline, and that's going to display on your web page as well. So choose whatever you'd like to be on there. If we flick back over to my blog, we can see here that my title is here in black and my tagline with Laura Milne is a bit here displayed in yellow. You can choose something similar. You could use your name, or you could have anything that you felt was appropriate for your site. So whatever you want it to be, just enter that in there. So I'm going to just pop in, check out this opportunity now. That will be fine for now. Here you've got your email address. Now make sure that's correct. That's where WordPress would update you about new user notification or anything else for admin purposes. So make sure that one's correct there. Here we've got some options for membership. Now for the time being, you're not setting up a membership site. If you wanted to do that in future, you could come back here and you could select the options that you felt were appropriate. But for now, we can just skip over that. Your time zone here, you need to set that to wherever you are in the world. So all you have to do is choose a city in the same time zone as you. So I've selected London there. You scroll down and find out what's best for you. And then you can choose your date and your time format just down here. So whichever you prefer, that's absolutely just down to your own preference, along with the week starts on option here. Now you can have your week running from Sunday to Saturday, from Monday to Sunday, whatever you prefer. Just select it in that box and click on Save Changes. Now remember always to click on Save Changes, because otherwise you're going to end up making all of these changes and then nothing would actually get done on your blog. Now flick back over to your blog now. So just click on this link here. And you can see that these changes have been made. So we've now got a new blog title. We've got check out this opportunity now. If you go back to your dashboard, we'll go through the other areas that you need to look at. Now, reading and writing, there's nothing that you need to do in there right now. You can go back and you can update things within these areas later if you want to, but for the time being, all of the defaults in there will be absolutely fine. If you click on discussion, all of the ticks in the boxes are fine for default, so you don't need to make any changes to this just now. But what you might want to do is come down here and change where it says comment moderation. So it's got as default, hold a comment in the queue if it contains 2 or more links. Now I always change that to 1, because what I don't want is I don't want anybody to leave a comment on my blog if it's simply a sales pitch to get a link back to their site. So I will always moderate those comments. I'll have a look at them. If it's happy, if I'm happy that it's genuine, then no problem. I'll go ahead and post that comment. If I feel that it's just a bit of a sales pitch, then I may not want that on my site, so I'll choose not to post that. So I recommend that you change that to 1. Scroll down here and save changes. Now, later on, you might want to go through, you might want to change your avatars. So if you do have people commenting, you can choose to give them different avatars. You can choose to do different things. That's something that you can update later. You don't need that in place just to get started, but you can go back through and make some changes as and when you're ready to. Couple of things that we need to do here. Media is fine, you can leave that on default, but if you quickly click into privacy, this is very, very important. You can see up here, I've got a little message here telling me that search engines are blocked. Now, I don't want that. This is going to be my blog. I need to make sure that search engines and people can find me. So all I need to do is change my site visibility here to say I would like my site to be visible to everyone, including search engines, and save changes. It's very, very important that you remember to do that. And then finally, just down on the permalinks here, we've got something just very, very quick to change. We can see here it's on default. What we want to do is just click into this custom structure and type in /% post name /%. Sorry, percentage, then /. There we go. The reason for doing that is to make sure that your posts can be ranked individually aside from your blog. So if somebody's searching for something via a search engine and one of your posts is very relevant to that, your post will actually be listed in that search engine. Somebody can click on that post and that will bring them to your blog rather than always having to go via the blog first. So that will make you far more searchable, which always makes sense. So quickly save changes there. And that's all of our settings updated. That's everything that we need to do to get started. So the next bit is all about customizing your website and getting it to look exactly how you want it to be. So that's the fun part. Join me in the next video. We'll get started on that.